rend les choses faciles.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you have never seen me before in your entire life, my name is Brittney Gray. I'm owner and stylist at Beach Vibes Beauty Studio. Today's hair video is going to piggyback off of the topic of my last video, which was how to curl your hair like a pro and things that you're probably doing wrong. I got so many comments on that video, like a ton of comments, asking why won't my hair hold a curl, what can I do, what am I doing wrong, what does it mean, what does it all mean? The answer to why your hair won't hold a curl is actually very complex. We're gonna do a lecture first, and then I'm gonna do a practical part where I show you on one of my mannequin heads how to curl your hair if your hair particularly does not hold a curl. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you'd like to learn more about hair, also about life, just advice in general, then subscribe. I upload new videos every single week. You won't regret it. So without further ado, let's get into it now. The first thing that you want to consider when you are asking why doesn't your hair hold a curl is your natural hair texture. Generally speaking, hair types that will not hold a curl very well are fine hair. What I mean by that is the diameter of which your actual hair strand is, okay? So like a strand of your hair, if you were to look at it, what would the diameter of that hair be? Coarse hair is gonna have a larger diameter like that, medium hair like that, fine hair like that. That's what fine hair means. Generally speaking, fine hair is not going to hold a curl as well as coarse hair. Secondly, in terms of hair texture, straighter hair does not hold a curl as well as wavy or curly hair. It's a little bit harder to go from straight to curly than it is from curly to straight. Another reason why your hair is not holding a curl is because it is dirty. From your natural oils, it's not freshly washed hair, or from product buildup, hairspray, gel, serum. If you are gonna wear your hair down and you want to have curls that last a long time, then you want to work with freshly washed hair, okay? So as a rule of thumb, if you're gonna wear your hair up, then you want to work with dirty hair. If you're going to wear your hair down, then you want to work with clean hair, because clean hair holds a curl better. Now, aside from whether or not your hair is dirty or oily, and then aside from your natural texture, the number one reason as to why your hair is not holding a curl is because of your haircut or lack thereof. I mean this in two ways. Number one, if your hair is super damaged and it has a lot of split ends, it's not gonna hold a curl. But secondly, regardless of your texture or anything like that, or if it's clean or dirty, hair that is all one length with no layers or very little layers is not gonna hold a curl well, because all of your hair is just weighed down. At best, you will get a loose wave. When you get a good haircut from a good stylist, then you know, the possibilities are endless with your styling options, and you're going to be able to have beautiful curls with lots of volume. That is why your hair will not hold a curl. So we're gonna move on to the next part of the video where I actually do a practical, and then I give you some tips on how to curl your hair or products that you should use in order to curl your hair to get the most out of it. Okay, so to start off this demo, I did want to curl hair on a mannequin that does not have the proper haircut to make the most out of her curls. I actually just got this mannequin, so I have not cut her hair or anything. I haven't even named her yet, and actually I just hopped on Instagram now and posted on my Instagram story and asked you guys what I should name her. So by the end of this video, she will have a name. I'm gonna curl a portion of her hair and curl another mannequin that does have the proper haircut, and then I will show you guys the difference in the way that their hair curls. So I'm gonna quickly curl her hair. I did just curl her hair just the way I usually would, and then I'm going to put her to the side, and then at the end of this video I'm going to show you guys difference in curls between this girl and the other one. So let me go get the other mannequin. This mannequin is Hazel. You guys named her again on Instagram. If you don't already follow me there, follow me at Brittney Gray. I got Hazel in the mail a couple weeks ago, and then I did give her a haircut. I didn't film it because it's a basic layered haircut. If you want to learn how to cut layers, I do have a video on that, so you can just go look on my channel and search for that. As you can see, this is her length here. Her hair is pretty long. The shortest layer falls about here, and then you guys can see her profile there. I'm using a Hot Tools curling iron. This one is the one with the spring clip. You want to make sure you have quality tools. So I love Hot Tools curling irons, and they're very affordable in the realm of hair tools. My favorite products to work with when curling hair are the Paul Mitchell Extra Body Finishing Spray and Paul Mitchell Extra Body Finishing Spray in a firm hold. Hashtag not sponsored by anything in this video, but all these brands that I'm mentioning, holla at your girl. There are also other tools that you can use. I'm a huge advocate for hot rollers. I think that they're amazing because you put them in your hair and then you could do your makeup or something, and then they cool while they're in your hair. The first thing that I do is spray the strand with the flexible hold hairspray. As I mentioned in my last video, I always like using a flexible hold. Then grab my curling iron, curl the strand. If your hair does not hold a curl, then you want to take smaller sections of the hair as opposed to larger sections. You need to be very thorough with curling all of your hair. So then what you want to do is get the curl, and you can either hold it in your hand like this until you feel like it's starting to cool down, or if you ain't got time for that, you can just pin the curl up in the position that it's in. Just stick a hairpin there, or a pin curl clip, and then just pin that, and then move on to the next section. So if you're using heat, whatever position the hair is in when it's cooling down is the shape that it will take. When you are feeding a strand of hair through the curling iron, you can touch the outside like that, and be careful, of course. As soon as the surface of the strand starts to get hot, that's when you know that the heat is penetrating. So I'm in totally bad posture for showing you guys this, but it's for the sake of the video. And then all you're gonna do is pin it. All right. Depending on your hair type, you might want to hold it for a little while. Don't hold it for too long, but then if you go too fast, or if you use too low of heat or too low a temperature iron, then you're not going to get the most out of your curl, okay? And then you feed the ends through fast, because ends curl faster because they're more damaged, and then also you don't want them to split or anything like that. Speaking of holding a curl on damaged hair, so when I said damaged hair, like when it won't hold a curl because your hair is damaged, that's when it's damaged to the point of no return. Do you know what I mean? Like if the hair is completely fried or something like that, it's just like it's burnt, it's fried to the core, it's not really gonna hold a curl. There is such a thing as having too healthy of hair for styling. Certain people have this type of hair where it's so healthy that it will not hold a curl. I have a couple of clients like that, and I cut their hair to make the most of their hair, but I always suggest, you know, you're a perfect candidate if you did ever want to experiment with color or anything like that. And most of the time, actually all the time, it's virgin hair, but what I tell them is that if they did want to experiment with color, you know, their hair is so healthy that if they were to damage it a little bit, first of all, their hair could take it because it's in such great health, you know. But secondly, it would help them with styling their hair at home because it would hold a curl better if that's what they choose to do. There's so many factors in determining what you can do for your hair to make the most out of it. So I'm just going to quickly curl all of her hair, and then I will be back. All right, so I just finished curling and pinning all of Hazel's hair here. Then all I do is I take the same flexible hold hairspray, and then I spray everything. And I use the flexible hold hairspray to spray everything while it's in pin curls because I do want to add that extra layer of hold, but I don't want to use a firm hold because when I take the pin curls out, I don't want her curls to be all crunchy. So I'm going to let her hair cool down and then I will be right back. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to take all of her pin curls down and then I'm going to actually style her hair. I'm gonna finish off her hairstyle by spraying it with the firm hold hairspray. So I use this one last to freeze the entire style when all is said and done. So because her haircut has layers in it, she's gonna have some beautiful cascading curls going on right here, and then she's also going to have a lot of movement and shape in combination with the techniques that we use with the curling iron. Now I'm going to go get the other mannequin and I'll be right back. So I am back with the other mannequin, and then I just checked my Instagram and you guys sent me some great name suggestions for this mannequin here. Funny enough, I got a lot of suggestions for Gretchen, but I don't necessarily like that name. No offense to all the Gretchens out there. I couldn't decide between Ingrid and Beverly, but I feel like she's an Ingrid, right? Doesn't she look like totally like an Ingrid? So her name's gonna be Ingrid. But in any case, so look at Ingrid's curls here. As you can see, they're still intact because this hair, they say it's 100% human hair, and maybe it is, but it's definitely processed. So it is holding a curl pretty well, but as you can see, it's very flat. So combine this kind of haircut with actual human hair and body heat, oils, it's just gonna be flat and boring, as opposed to Hazel over here, who has lots of body, lots of volume, and lots of movement. So leave me a comment down below. Is your hair more like Hazel's, or is your hair more like Ingrid's over here, where it just kind of falls flat? Let me know, leave it in a comment down below. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something, of course. If you don't already, follow me on Instagram at Brittney Gray, on Twitter, etc. The links to all of my social media will be down below. I'm also gonna leave links to where I got my mannequin heads. Just on a side note, this girl right here in particular, her hair is actually the extra thick hair because it's supposed to be more like human hair. So this one's really cool. I got her, and then she has shoulders, and I got her to practice updos on. So just a little heads up there. And then I am going to make a video cutting her hair, so stay tuned for that. So you guys will see me in my next video, and I will see you guys in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.